We all love a nice heartwarming story, don't we? And we've got a lovely one for you today. Before we go any further, please make sure you subscribe and click the little bell so that you get notifications every time we upload a new video. Onward and upward then.
George H.W. Bush's beloved service dog Sully has a heartwarming new mission. The relationships between dogs and presidents of the United States have always captivated and warmed the hearts of Americans. Now, President George H.W. Bush's service dog is melting the hearts of people everywhere as he prepares for a new mission of service to wounded soldiers. On Sunday, Bush's spokesman, Jim McGrath, shared a powerful and iconic photograph, clearly showing the loyalty Sully had to the 41st president. The image showed Sully laying beside the coffin, covered in the American flag with the fitting caption, "Mission Complete." Sully was later seen by the former president's side at the US Capitol. George H.W. Bush's service dog Sully sits quietly by the former president's side in the US Capitol. Sully will stay with the family at least through the funeral services at the National Cathedral on Wednesday, before becoming a service dog at Walter Reed. President Bush passed away surrounded by his loving family Friday evening at 94 years old. Sully flew with Bush's coffin to Washington, D.C. The Labrador Retriever was named after an airline pilot, Chesley Sullenberger III, known for the miracle on the Hudson emergency landing of a US Airways Airbus in 2009. Sullenberger commented about his namesake on Twitter on December 3rd. "My family and I have enjoyed working with service dogs for over 30 years. It's wonderful that now, after serving President George H.W. Bush, my namesake, Sully, will serve wounded service members at Walter Reed." Later this week, Sully returns to America's Vet Dogs in Smithtown, New York, where he'll stay for the holiday season. At 15 months old, Sully was taken to the Vet Dogs prison puppy program, where inmates taught him the foundations of service dog training. Sully later honed his skills at the Vet Dogs facility in Smithtown. Following his holiday visit in familiar surroundings, the presidential service dog will take on his new duties at the Walter Reed National Military Medical Center's facility's dog program in Maryland. The center recommended Sully as a perfect match for Bush when the Labrador was 2 years old. This beautiful, very good dog is Sully. He's transitioning to a new career at Walter Reed, but stopped first at the US Capitol for one last goodbye. In his new duties at Walter Reed, Sully will work with Sergeant Dillon and Sergeant Truman, two fellow service dogs. The dogs will work with wounded soldiers and active duty personnel while they undergo physical and occupational therapy at the Walter Reed National Military Medical Center. According to People, Sully will work with soldiers who have suffered amputated limbs. Through retrieval, bracing, and innovative tug-of-war exercises, these dogs work with service members as they adapt and work with their new prosthetic limbs. Sully provided invaluable service to President Bush, helping him cope with life after the loss of his beloved wife, Barbara, in April. Now he serves other veterans who've risked their lives for our country in combat. We don't yet know who will have the honour to be Sully's next handler at Walter Reed. Follow Sully Bush's Instagram account to keep up with the latest updates on this famous and loyal service dog. One of his last posts showed Sully laying beside President Bush as he voted in the midterm elections. Another post showed him helping with some Christmas decorations.
It just warms the cockles of your heart, doesn't it? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel by clicking here. Click the little bell so you get notifications. Like, share, tell your friends, and comment in the video boxes below. If you're ready to sit back with a nice hot cup of cocoa and enjoy another one of our delightful, heartwarming stories, click here. We have absolutely gallons of them. If you're in the mood for a bit of a chuckle to brighten up your day, click here and listen to some of our wonderful jokes. If you'd like to stretch the old grey matter and you're ready for a bit of a brain teaser, click here to go to our puzzle videos. And ta-ta for now.